Hi, I'm Daniel.
And I'm Fiki Petrie, and welcome to Abstract Essay.
Abstract Essay, people. Another episode of Abstract Essay. Another week. And Mr. Fiki prepared to us another painting of his to scrutinize. But before we go on, Mr. Fiki, I want to invite you. Please do purchase one of my merchandise, Food 101 merchandise. Name it, and we have it. As we are saying, we have what? Accessory mags, apron, what else? What can we get? Uh, Jabba
Jabba.
Jabba Bluetooth speakers. See, people? Name it, and we have it as we're talking about. I do have lamp on stand. See, amazing. And of course,
I haven't seen that one.
Boxer Brief. Food 101. So tasty. Look the
So tasty, excuse me.
so tasty. Men's Boxer Brief. And
Oh,
Chef
wow.
Alexander saying, Daniel, really? Why we have all those stuff? Dude, this is an product of experimentation, people. See my men's boxer short until only in the middle. Where is that middle? Why I cannot see that? See? Men's
Oh,
boxer short. It's only
surprise.
the price is 20.85. Available on Etsy and Shopify, people. And as I'm saying, Food 101 is a product of trial and error. So Mr. Fiki and I, we are developing another merchandise here on Abstract Essay because what we do here, we do scrutinize of Mr. Fiki paintings, lots of paintings. So Mr. Fiki, what would be the future of Abstract Essay merchandise?
I'll show you that after we show the piece of today, because
Okay.
I'm
But before
showing it alongside. Yep.
Yes, but before that, Mr. Freaky, please do promote your book
Oh,
or
I can show my paperback one now.
yeah, books. This is already published.
The paperback one, not the other one.
Yes, I already. Okay.
Okay. All right, everyone. This is my Art of Fruit Skew Volume 1 Beginnings. I have cultivated with my digital art over the past 5-6 years. This is my best pieces, my top 80 pieces or something like that. And if you love my work that I will show you today, it'd be good to support me in this way. And coming soon, we will have a ebook and paperback, or ebook and hardcover. Paperback is okay now.
Yes, and Mr. Freaky doing the volume 2 already, people. So tune in for that. What will be the middle? And volume 3 is ending.
Beginnings and a half.
Is it the same? Did you do it volumes by volumes or no? The Art of Fruit Skew, that's it.
I don't know. Maybe not volumes, but
So
just
you do it
like
like that. The
beginnings,
Art of
maybe.
Fruit Skew.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So people, let's support Mr. Freaky because as we said, if you support him, more art to come. Or arts to come of Mr. Freaky as we in talking every episode of Abstract Essay. So let's give a drum roll. Where's the drum roll, Mr. Freaky? Wait.
I have no idea.
Drum roll.
We don't have it yet.
Oh, we have not. Again.
Where is it actually? Oh, here.
Thank you,
Here
Fitch,
we
for being
are.
number 4 of best abstract podcast. Thank you so much. So, Mr. Fiki, what would be the title of your piece?
This is my piece Metaphor. It's from a game that's coming out within like 4 days. I'm really looking forward to. It's called Metaphor Refantasio or something like that. This is the main character from that game.
Oh, inspired by a game. Why is that? Do you play this game?
I'm going to get it as soon as it releases. Yes, I'm really excited for it. I've been waiting for it for quite a while.
Awesome to be released.
Yeah, in like the 10th or something like that.
Is it inspired by anime or?
Yeah, it's inspired by anime, and they have powers that come from inside them when they conquer their anxiety or become you become stronger on the inside or whatever.
Yes.
Then you get powers, the unhuman like powers, like I guess power, like like become like a warrior, become a mage, stuff like that.
Hmm. So how do you choose the subject or theme for this artwork?
I really wanted to focus on the main character and have the background be sort of reminiscent of how some of the screens look like in the game, where they have silhouetted cities behind them as they're walking towards the screen.
Yes.
So this is my take on how they do the scenes inside the game.
So what would be the power of this man?
I think this one starts as like it's like it's called a seeker, where he's does like strong melee attacks, like sword and stuff like that.
Oh, the seeker.
Hmm.
Nice. I love that. The seeker. Oh, I don't want what my microphone will
Oh.
reboot again because my my mouse is not working. Oh my goodness, technicality. So let's give a big hand for this painting of yours, Mr. Vicky. It's one of a kind. Thank you for sharing to us. If you're gonna put this any kind of merchandise, which good for this painting of yours.
There, I got a sample actually. I can show you. This is just a concept. But just imagine sort of like something like this,
Wow, nice.
right? Abstract essay, and then the title of the piece there. I think that would be kind of cool. Maybe something in the back. I'm not really sure about what, but
Yes. How about at the back? What you gonna put?
maybe like quotes or
Seeking.
something.
Yes.
Quotes or something. Yeah.
Seeking is nothing. Power is seeking. All right. Power is seeking. Nice, Mr. Figgy.
Yeah,
Good job.
something like that.
So
Maybe. Yeah.
is it good that you're gonna put our logo on the top or on the top of the t-shirt or
I don't know. I'm not sure which would be best. We don't really have a logo. We just had abstract essay, so I wouldn't. I just put abstract essay in different fonts.
oh yes.
Unless you
I think
create a logo or
that's
something,
awesome. Yes.
like AE or I don't know.
Yes, good job, Mr. Figgy. Good job. I hope I can do that for Food 101. The Food 101 over there. So it's nice.
Yeah,
So, how do you decide on the color palette for this painting of yours?
I wanted to make sure there's. I can't see it. I wanted to make sure that because like the power that surrounds them from the inside of them is like a really sort of orangey red color. I wanted to make that
Yeah.
color shine and have it be like really striking part of the image. So I made focus a lot of my attention to that.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And what techniques do you use to create these textures of your work?
I use a lot of different brushes. Like this is a brush that creates like squares sort of randomly, and it creates good texture for the buildings. I use sort of like wood texture for the sort of smoky background and bottom here, and over here as well. I use the grid so I can get how he looks like his jacket in the game.
Jack in the game. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, Mr.
Yes.
Freaky, before we go on, I want to invite you to please to listen to my other podcast, no, Book 101 review on our fourth season, People fourth season, and my feature author of the month of October. She is award-winning author, Miss Jennifer Brosak. We're gonna have our live interview tomorrow, 3 p.m. PST, and of course 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So please do listen, Book 101 review, or watch us. We're gonna do 5 episodes because she is my award-winning author for the
Ooh.
month of October. And of course, my award-winning author and best-selling author, feature author of the month of uh, August. Mr. Joe Clifford. Let's support him because if you support him, more books to come. Like Mr. Fiki, The Art of Ryuchu. And so, what role does light and shadow play for this painting of yours?
The light really separates the character and the background. Makes does the same thing as well, and really makes the image sort of more pleasing if you have a very clear light and dark.
Yes.
Yes,
Is it difficult to do the background for this painting of yours?
that was actually the easiest part for this one. Honestly, the
Oh,
hardest part
wow.
was doing all the details with his bag, all of his sheath, his sword, and everything. Because usually I don't do that much detail in the clothing and stuff. All the
Yes.
metal here, you know. So
Yeah.
that was the harder part.
And then the background. You
Yeah,
told
the
me
background
last
was the
time.
last.
You told me last time that it's hard to do the background when, especially surrounded by water or trees, buildings. Is it?
This one wasn't too bad. Usually it's worse.
So, how do you plan the layers of this painting from the background to details?
Although I wanted to make sure that there's a lot of interesting shapes in the background to sort of lead and frame the image. Like I got these really big sort of things here that look really nice. I didn't really intend for them like that, but it worked out really well. And just
Really?
like yeah, making sure the composition looks nice and the character stands out.
So, I usually ask this question every episode. How do you know that this painting is finished?
When I I looked at it and I'm just like wow, you know.
Wow, it's
Like I
finished.
was I'm really proud of this one. I love this one so much because
So, if you rate this, yeah, go ahead.
if I rate this one,
Yeah, if you rate this 1 to 10, where is it?
this is probably my favorite one now. Honestly, maybe because I like
10.
yeah 10 yeah maybe because I
Yeah,
liked
some people.
the game as well. But I love the way it looks.
So, where they gonna publish the game? Is it PlayStation, Xbox?
I think it's PlayStation and PC as well.
Or both? Okay. That's
Mhm.
awesome. And what challenges do you face during this painting process?
Because it's not my character, so I have to be really make sure that all the details match the character. So I'll just
Mm,
making sure everything is like accurate to how they designed it. So it's really detailed.
very accurate.
Tried to be.
So, what are your thoughts on experimenting with different style or techniques to this painting?
I love this like smoky thing here. Like that's my favorite thing, honestly. Like I want to do that more. I love that
Yes,
brush. It's really cool.
the color. So, did you combine color for doing that? Colors, do you do combine what red, white, yellow, and to make that color?
So originally this whole background was like green, blue, and orange or whatever. And then I applied what's called a gradient map to so I can match the colors all in one color what's it called, color zone. So instead of
Color.
being like sort of random green or something like that, it's all more cohesive into like a sort of bluish purplish kind of color.
Yes. So, how does your personal style influence this painting of yours?
It's just I love putting like these chromatic aberration and everything, all these highlights and these glowing stuff. I love that's just my that scratches my brain really well. So
Yes.
those are my things.
So, can you tell us the anime itself, so that the people watching us or listening to us, they know what the purpose of doing this
So
painting?
the the game is called Metaphor Refantasio. It's about there's like a corrupt prince who assassinated the king, and your mission is to kill that's that prince and restore peace to the kingdom, basically.
Mm.
And it's like a whole journey of getting comrades and going through all the world and fixing what has been wronged by this person. I mean, it's really cool.
Amazing. Highly recommended to play.
Michael Bublé.
Highly recommended to play and watch. For sure, this is Japanese anime, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
So, what are your thoughts on experimenting with different style of techniques when you're doing this?
it was fun. It was so much fun to have it all come work well together and have it look really cool and give me a lot more confidence for my iPad work. Like this is a lot better than last week, I think, in my opinion.
Yes, better than
It's,
last week.
yes, it's like
Vibrant,
wow.
radiant, radiant, right?
Yeah.
People, a week, a week of that. I think our episode with Mr. Fiki is not available on our Apple and Spotify because I cannot upload or cannot retrieve the episode that we did. But you can watch us through LinkedIn and Facebook, Twitch, and what else? YouTube. People, please do watch that episode because I cannot upload on our podcast.
Mm.
So, what? Oh no, how do you handle mistakes for this painting of yours?
By making none.
Making
This one I
none.
wanted. This one I wanted to make sure I did everything properly because I love the material so much. So
I
I
think
made
this is one.
sure. Yeah,
I think this is one of your best.
yeah, I think so.
Yes, and second to who's this? Frankenstein, Miss Frankenstein.
The popular one,
Uh,
yes.
that's 9.5. I think when you did you you rated before. So
Yeah.
again, good job, Mr. Fiki. I hope you will continue doing that painting of yours. I hope next week. Uh, People, if you are listening to us and you want to participate, you can ask Mr. Fiki, which one do you want to, paint of Mr. Fiki? Want to, Mr. Fiki, I want pig or giraffe
Just
to
Peppa
draw.
Pig.
To painting. Peppa Pig. Annalisa. The Last Supper.
No,
People,
no,
you can
that's,
request what kind of paintings do you want to Mr. Fiki? Right,
and
Mr.
then it
Fiki?
and then it can become merchandise.
Yes, it
Wow.
become merchandise. So watch out for our we are brewing our abstract essay merchandise, people, and tune in for that. And Mr. Fiki showed you already one of merchandise T-shirt that we are planning to give, not to give, to
Release.
release. Yeah, we're gonna release it
Mm.
sooner or later. We're just brewing it, and Mr. Fiki is looking for the best 100 painting of his to be part of our merchandise. So, what roles does symbolisms play in this painting of yours?
I wanted to make sure to just sort of all the power sort of collected in his heart, because that's where his power comes from. His power comes from the heart and his strength from within. So I want to make sure all the lights separate or congregated around there. That's how my symbolism, I think, would show through this piece.
Mm, yes. So, how do you keep yourself motivated when you're doing this painting of yours?
I love the material. If you love something, it's a lot easier to do it
Yes.
to the end. Yeah.
You should have the passion of doing it. Just like our
Mm.
doing our podcast, people. Even we are tired. I just finished my 2 episode of Food 101. I'm tired already coming from work, working for like 7.5 a day. And what? You rest for 30 minutes. And we're doing podcasts and you're thinking what you're gonna talk and what will be your episode. It's a lot things to do, people. But if you
Mhm.
love what you're doing, you are dedicated to of what you're doing. Those things is nothing because you love what you're doing. Just like Mr. Freaky, getting better and better and better. And as we said, we encourage you to share to the world. Share to the world. Share to the world your talent, people. Just like Mr.
Yes.
Freaky, just like me, I'm sharing even. They say, "Oh, this, oh, what is that?" People cannot understand, but sooner or later, once it, just like the obra maestra of who else, Leonardo da Vinci. It takes time to say, "Oh, this is glorious, Mona Lisa." This painting of uh, Leonardo da Vinci takes time to distinguish a one of the best, just like just like a vintage wine. Ah,
Just I just hope we're alive to see it.
yes, it takes time. So, people, we encourage you, Mr. Fiki and I encourage you to share to the world. Don't care what people say about you. At least you share your talents to the world,
What
right?
who cares what they say? Yeah.
Yes, yes. Just go focus to your goal. What is your goal? What to be number one, or sooner or later to earn money for this podcast, or to be merchandise, or something else to be what educational. Gonna do have if have food 101 is culinary courses. Who knows? We are doing what, Mister Vicky? Courses about how to draw. Ah.
Oh, if
See,
there's a demand, yeah.
yes, expanding and expanding. Think something, people, that you coming years it will expand like podcast. You can do a lot of things, especially if you have a lot of listeners already. Listeners that support you. You can do merchandise. You can do what culinary courses. Oh no, what, not culinary. This is not culinary art courses, right?
Yeah.
What else I can expand? Chef Alessandro is talking about vegan entry to our Food 101 to be the best food podcast in Canada. This year, we're aiming for that. And I hope this podcast too, after crossing our fingers that Food 101 will be one nominated or will be in the list is something else, right?
Mm.
we are we every year we are aiming for something to make better, best, and bolder. I
That's
did not
that's
say
that's ours. Instead of it's just bigger is best.
best, 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 excellent. Oh,
Oh.
our aim today is not aim today. This is our motto, Mr. Fiki.
Mm.
Excellent. What else?
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Oh, excellent, brilliant, and inspired. Oh,
Oh,
we inspired people to do their arts better and share to the world. Again, don't care of what people say about you. Go, 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 share to the world and be the best. Again, Mr. Fiki, what will be our excellent?
excellent, brilliant, and inspired.
Oh, excellent,
Ooh.
brilliant, and inspired. In Food 101, we're saying bigger, better, and bolder. So, on abstract essay,
We go deeper. We go excellent, brilliant, inspired.
yeah, we get deeper. Oh,
We're thinking with our brain.
amazing. Yeah. Mr. Vicky, you're getting clever and clever. Wow.
Wow.
Amazing, amazing motto. That will be our motto on abstract essay. And please do tune in for our abstract essay merchandise coming this
Oh,
no
excellent, brilliant, inspired. Oh, it's a good shirt. That's a good
yeah.
shirt.
Let's have a big hand for that. Cheering
Ah,
squad.
it's
Where's
a
my
good
cheering
t-shirt.
squad? Come on, cheering squad.
Oh, wow, wow,
Ooh, excellent. I love it. Excellent. I just thinking what will be our a good two heads better than one, right? As you said.
wow. And it's better on the spot because it's more genuine.
Yes, we did that, people, on the spot. So, Mr. Vicky, what is the process for creating depth of perspective in this painting of yours?
I wanted to make sure use a lot of different brushes to have the effect of distance and making sure it's blurred so that you can clearly see the depth of field of the image.
Mm, yes. So, every time you're doing your painting, do you decide the sizes and scale when you are doing it? When you do
Of
painting?
the character.
Yes.
Yeah,
For
I
the
want to
actual
make
size, the actual size itself.
like how
So,
big he
I can
is.
do it 10 by 10, 30 by 40, like that. Are
I
you
always make sure it's
imagining?
like poster size. So this is like really big. Like if you make it up, make it a poster or something, it's still good quality. So I always do that kind of size.
Hmm, yes. So, what message or story do you aim to communicate through this art?
I want to communicate how this character is strong, strong-hearted, and not to be messed with.
Don't mess with it. Yeah. Continue doing a great job, Mr. Vicky, because you're getting better and better and better. That's
Thank you.
practice make you perfect, as they say. Not perfect, but better than 10 years or 5 years ago. That's what just like what we're doing in podcasting. We do lots of errors comparing
Mm.
my podcast, even Mr. Vicky paintings, right? You have for sure you lots of error when you're doing it.
Yeah, I have a lot of things that I wouldn't draw again,
Yes.
or
And
draw a different way.
those are the products, people, of becoming better. Don't afraid to commit mistake, as we are saying on Food 101, because those mistakes make you perfect, even in life. Like we do lot commit a mistake, but you need to learn from it, not to just goes by that you didn't learn from it. You need to learn from it to become better. No, to become excellent.
Oh,
Yeah.
brilliant and inspired. I was looking up something.
Yes.
Sorry.
I love Chef Alexander who said, bigger, better than bolder. Oh, I love it. So,
Still getting
Mr.
used to it.
Vicky.
Still getting used to.
So, take two. So, people, don't afraid to share your world so that you become excellent.
Brilliant and inspired.
Oh, yay! Good job. Let's again have a big, big hand for us because we have a new motto in life. Yes, yes, yes. So, lastly, Mr. Vicky, how do you reflect on the critic your work after it's completed?
I make a piece like this and prove them wrong.
Yes, an inspiration, people.
Hmm.
Those your critics will be your inspiration because if you don't have critics, you just do your work or anything, just like our podcast on Food 101. One of these our listeners saying that, oh, this podcast is all about laughing, giggling to an adult person or adult people and stuff like that. And for us, Chef Alessandro and I, we take that as a challenge. We
Hmm.
giggle a lot, we laugh a lot because our motto on Food 101 is laughter is the best medicine.
Wow.
In everything you do, people, you need to laugh because make laughter, as you said, is good for your health. It I don't know once every time you laugh, what it creates, what they say, that trivia, it make your what I don't know, but it make you healthy.
Makes you healthy.
It make you healthy. I forgot people. Sometimes I'm being forgotten because I have a lot of things to do.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, you. But laughter is the best medicine. That is a good critics for us because we make it uh, as a challenge, and we give us 1 star. So how sarcastic it is. Very sarcastic. You give us 1 star, and then this podcast is all about giggling and blooding and everything like that. But people don't make those comments make you down, make it a challenge. Make better. If they said you giggling and laughing, we get more laughing and laughing.
Keep
But
doing it.
keep doing it and make it sense what why while you're doing it. So as Mr. Fiki saying, critics make you perfect, right, Mr. Fiki?
Of course.
Yes. Again, another what is it? Being dramatic. Are we being dramatic on abstract essay?
We're
No,
being
people.
inspired.
Yeah. See, one of
Wow.
our motto, inspired. We are inspiring you. We are inspiring you people to do a great things in everything you do while you still on earth. Ah. Because it will be your legacy for your kids, for your grandchildren, even it's no longer around, they can listen to you. Because podcasting for sure it will takes more a year and a year. Who knows? Right now podcasting is video and what video podcasting. Before it's just like audio. Now it modify and modify. For sure it takes for 30 years more to modify and modify, getting better and better and better. So,
Mhm.
people, if you love talking and talking, you're like Mr. Fiki and I, go create a podcast. Oh, support my Substacks.
Enter your
Substacks.
thoughts to the world.
Yes. So, Mr. Vicky, again, what will be your advice for those aspiring artists out there?
If you're struggling to get your artwork seen, uh, I would say start joining small artist communities and get inspired by them, and then you can start getting more critique, more support on your artwork, and who knows, maybe you become a even better artist than you were before you met them, and it'll just brighten your mood and your creativity.
Yes. Your horizon. Ah.
Yeah.
Again, people, we encouraging you to participate in our discussion and participate to the world. Share your talents to the world and be our guest. Uh, right, Mr. Freaky, we are inviting you to be our guest to participate, and who knows, who will
And
be our next what do you call next winner. Are we doing winner? Next winner for what? Because we are planning, Mr. Freaky and I, we do our fifth season coming, and we have something else for our listeners. We're giving away our Mr. Freaky Art of Risky. We are giving away, and of course, my abstract as
exclusive. You
exclusive.
get the underwear.
We're gonna give it to you once you participate to us. Okay, so Mr. Vicky,
With that said, we'll see you next week, everyone, on Abstract Essay. Mordecai people, see you soon.
see you soon. Another episode next week. Another Mr. Vicky portrait, and Mr. Vicky is getting better and better and better.
I'm becoming
Okay.
dangerous.
Yes. Yes. So tune in for our merchandise this coming November. I hope we will, not we will, produce better, no, excellent
Brilliant and inspired.
merchandise. Okay, Mothercom people, see you next week.